began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era, MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down Packers. This is Jacobs running left. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Play fake, it's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Third and 1 now. Love. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Darts coming out throwing. Caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Darts. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And they're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Dart gonna throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. He brings it in. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Dart's out of the shotgun. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Motioning Watson left. Love with it on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Love from the gun. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. They're going to go. It's Love. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Buying some time right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Darts back to throw. Complete out to the right side. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That could sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They're down to their final 1 in this half. The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Throw caught by his running back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Jukes out a 1-stop. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Darts. Chased out to his right. He's gonna keep it this time. It's a pickup of 11, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. It's on target to Johnson. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Darts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 32, he rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're going to face third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down now, here's Darts. Escapes out to the left. He's got a man left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants in need of some points before the break. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's a dive up the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down from the red zone. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First down throw, here's Love. On the move, headed right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Wide open, downfield, got it! And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play, and it'll be first down Packers. Throwing again, Love. Short pass brought in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide by Love. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Once more, it's Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Quay Walker. Working quickly here. 2nd and 8. Complete to Hyatt. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Throwing on 1st down, it starts. He tucks it and takes off. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's starts. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 36. Finds a man right side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dart gonna throw again. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Your start now. It's on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has it on the slant. Touchdown, New York! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. The window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 42. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They just get the play off. That one's complete over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Down now, here's Starks. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And Jared Cooper takes it away! And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Play action, Love. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down, Packers.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
on first down. Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He finds Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second and 6 now. Rolling out to his left. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Working quickly here. On 1st down, here's Darts. Getting out to his left. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Colin Oliver. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that 1st interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Still motoring past the 30. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. And after the play, we turn our attention to the injured man. That's Christian Watson, who's being worked on. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
But that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from New